Check this out. This is Apollo 12 in 4K. Now you're gonna see stuff in the horizon line that you just don't look. There is a tube right there. Look, there is a tube. One of those tubes that I keep pointing out. Look at this right there. Oh, it's too dark. Look, let me show. There it is. Look at this tube. This stick around all the entire moon surface. They are thin, thick, and ultra huge and micro sizes. Wow, man. This first time that I see something, look, check this out. You're gonna see how what he's talking about, the suit, the dust. Look, he had a watch on his elbow, on the arm. Look at that, right there. That's a watch. That's not a pressure monitor. To look like a freaking Anunnaki. You had to watch because you had to know the time, so it brought T-Sat, Omega, the watches that went to the moon and shit. Those are kick-ass watches, Omega. It wouldn't be a Patek Philippe shit, no. Omegas, or T-Sat.
On the outside was a shell to protect against micrometeors that routinely batter the moon's surface. The astronauts found that lunar dust was so abrasive that this outer layer quickly sustained damage.
Check it out. The moon dust is so abrasive that it damaged the suit hinges. Check it out. They say, look, there it is. What I was talking about on the surface, the horizon line. Look. Check this out. Look, there is one right there, and there's the other one right there. Look at that. Look how the moon crust look like. Look, the same exact thing that you see in images of galaxy in space and all of that. Look, the same geometry, the texture and everything. Look at that. That's exactly what is on every image of space itself. And this is the ground. It's supposed to be the ground, the moon ground, the crust. And see, you see hands? See, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, a hand. There's another one right there. That's all there is. It's sculpted to the micro sizes. The hands of creation. That's the only sculptures you're gonna find on every planet, moon. I mean, you name it. That's all it's gonna be from micro to macro sizes. Look at that. A molten hole. That ain't no dang meteorite impact. No. And that's tiny. Look at that. Check this out. Right there. It looks like a circuitry. Look at that. Well, now let's show the horizon line. I mean, you wanna find it, you have to enlarge the image to see things. The ground itself, man, look at that. That thing is way above the horizon line. Look. That right there. Then look at the other one that I noticed immediately. Look at that. Like I say, once you train your eye to spot tiny things and fast moving things, I mean, you cannot avoid to see them. Oh, my freaking image is being reflected on the glass when I brighten up the screen. Oh, let's put it dark deal, I mean. Look at that, man. Check it out. It almost look like an astronaut floating in midair. Look at that. But of course, that's not that, that's a hand. Because everything is sculpted, goes into space. What we call space is just a continuation of this. The same structure, the same geometry continuing to space. Look at this deal right here. Look, let me make it darker so you will see what the ground looks like. Look at that. You see that geometry, the patterns? What do you think those are? All those millions of trillions of patterns, the same thing that you see in images of space, hands. There's so many that you will have a hard time finding one single hand showing. You find it, but mostly it's fingers. But look, so many. The entire crust is wow, man, this is incredible. Look at that, the patterns. It almost looks like coral. Check it out. That deal, look, I spotted it, and then when I make it brighter, check it out. It looks like a damn astronaut floating. 2 legs, 2 arms, and the head. Well, the head kind of missing. That. Look how far away it is. Half a mile. And look, the other bright deal is right next to it too. Look, you see it right there. That, and then that. See, it looks like an astronaut floating. That could be an imitation astronaut. Oh, that's Apollo 12, of course. The same that Dr. Berggren showed in Remakers of Saturn. He said that Gene Cernan couldn't be alive if that was him. Had a big old tube sticking from the ground into his chest. It wasn't. It was a growth, something that grew and became an astronaut.
Along the way, there were pictures to take, samples to collect, coring tools to drive into the ground.
Check it out.
It was a world filled with optical illusions and strange juxtapositions.
See? See, look at the shadow. The shadow is opposite. Look, check this out. That's why people had trouble thinking that that had to be a studio image, because look at the shadow. This one goes to the left and the astronaut goes straight. So how the hell you can do that? Well, easy, because the sun is in a low angle, and the moon produces its own light too. The moon not only reflects incredibly, but it produces its own light. And it's very colorful. This image doesn't do any justice. Nah. So there is a wire on the ground.
Shut off. The tracking system. This one, however, was backed by years of technology development, test flights, astronaut training.
Look
and
at that,
the largest
man.
support team back home that any mission ever had.
Apollo 8.
With hundreds of thousands of kilometers out in space, the 3 astronauts were pretty much on their own. What made Apollo 12 unique was the friendship and chemistry of its crew. Conrad, Bean, and Richard Gordon were all Navy
Big
men,
Conrad.
working and training
No, ginseng and pecan. That's the one that Dr. Bergen said if that was him, would be there because he had a pipe sticking through his chest, grow from the ground.
More than 400,000 kilometers to the moon.
Look, there is an object in that image. Check it out. I just spotted it on the left and the right side of the image. Look, there it is right there. Check it out. There. Look at that. It's bluish on one side. And it's not round either. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, man, check it out. I'm telling you, when you train your eyes to spot small things and fast-moving things, this kind of deal, it doesn't pass to you that easy. You have to be a super ultra fast and small. Because even if you pass, you saw something. Your peripheral view. Apollo 12, the journey. I bet there were, oh, that's the one that was struck by a lightning. And they continue, I mean, it was almost like, you don't need to come here.
And to send the spacecraft up 67 kilometers above the Atlantic Ocean.
There's gonna be fast-moving things in this, during this film. I can assure you that.
Unexpected happened.
Lightning.
Racing through this thorny environment, the rocket generated a lightning bolt that traveled down its highly conductive exhaust train.
Check it out. The rocket generated a lightning bolt. That's what he said. See, there it is. Look.
Another bolt hit 16 seconds later.
Another one, 16 seconds later.
The rocket generated a lightning bolt that traveled down its highly conductive exhaust train.
Look, there it is.
Another bolt hit 16 seconds later.
16 seconds later, another lightning bolt. It was God telling them, no, you don't need to come here, monkey.
Tracking system was lost.
Oh, these people must be freaking out. Oh boy, this shit's gonna fall apart.
Astronaut Alan B. on how to turn on an auxiliary power system.
Oh, you overcharged the system. Well, they have triple redundancy. Well, that's it right there.
Once in Earth orbit, all systems appeared to check out, and flight control officials gave the crew the green light to leave Earth. The astronauts were not told of concern that the lightning strikes had
Oh shit.